Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy John Megacycle here. Another episode of Captain of Industry coming at ya. Oh man, oof! This has been a tough one. I will say this one, much like the last one with Hat Dat Sat that I played with, this does force you to play the game differently. You have to put in some effort on how you moderate all of your stuff and keep things moving on and get things going and limit and min and max and whatever. Like, we worked with one ore sorter for the longest time. Gosh, remember those days? Now we got five, four? I don't even know anymore. More than what I started with, that's for sure. Copper needs limestone. Gosh dang it. I mean, it's cool, whatever. It's cool, whatever. Don't pipe that out. Oh, we're getting some more dirt back. Hot diggity dang. Yeah, realistically, right now I'm just trying to build up a couple things, do a little clearing out, get a little extra dirt in the system so it's ready for me to do another deployment whenever I get more rock. Also, just doing some tidying up. Like, I've got some room I need to make here. I could also start digging down to, like, -5, let's say. And then wall up around. I'm not ready to do that yet. But that could be a thing. Okay. Here's what I want. Bubba dubba. Oh, I could have just copied this. Okay, I want this flattened out. How much of this is limestone? An amount. An amount of it's limestone. Okay. I know I just got this fixed. But we're gonna just do this real fast. Did I do my intro? Guys, gals, fans, and pals? I've been playing this kind of non-stop for, like, this is day 3 now. I've been playing this somewhat non-stop for 3 days. I'll tell you. I'll own it. Okay, iron is out. We can go a little farther in. Yeah. Thanks. Okay, so as this flattens out a little more, I'd like to rebuild these here, and then pipe it in. Well, yeah, like I said, this is a nice net plus of dirt and such. They just swarm. Oh, gosh. I love that. I love that vibe. When they just swarm like that, yeah. That's really, really cool. Okay, we do have stuff still established here, so we could do a little jiggery-pokery here. That's been fed. They're both passed out behind me. It's cute. Okay, good, 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 good. Okay, yep, just get whatever you can done, and we'll go from there. No available place to dump product. You're full, absolutely full of dirt. Okay, hold on. I boofed. Oh, when it got delete. Okay, yep. Yep, okay. I see what happened there. This. Another huge win for the forestry project. I love that. Low supply of sand. Thank you for letting me know. You're limestone, mate. Get out of here. I should have a bunch of limestone on accident, shouldn't I? Low supply of copper ore. Yes, yeah, because I've been doing other stuff. Yep, I've been totally doing other stuff. Yep, 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 yep. That's 100% for sure, for real, for sure. Okay, now this pump can go like that. And like that. Nope. Take that back right away, y'all. Okay, thank you. And please build. Because you can't speed build water pumps. You just can't. Okay, this is all copper to be had. So this doesn't really need my supervision. Number go up, NGU, number go up, number go up. Okay, get the rest of that. Thank you. Okay, high fertilizer. God, how does that... I don't understand how that keeps happening. We have, like, no fertilizer for the longest time, and then bam, big ups. Big ups. We're gonna do... I think we're gonna do something like this instead. So that can probably stay there, but this is just gonna daisy chain a lot of extra storage. So, no, don't pause. I don't really have the Unity to throw around, so I'm not gonna bother. Nobody? Did I mess something else up? I did, dang it. Yeah, because I'm trying to purge out the thousands of stuff I have. That was the whole point of that, yeah. That can be just paused. Hey, the greenhouse! Hot dang. Sand has no mining designations. I gotta pay a little more attention. Hey, high recyclables. Awesome. Okay, how much farther does this go down? Not really. Okay, so -8. Clean. Clean, 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 clean. Okay, guess what, friend? You're gonna be working for a while. That's a good noise. Good noise. I don't get what you're still waiting on. That's paused. There we go. I don't know why that took as long as that did, but it did. Okay. Do you have anything in you? You don't. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I want this to stop flip-flapping so much. So, you tell me when you're empty. Flip-flopping? Flip-flopping might be the right phrase I was going for there. That's not gonna work at all. It's not gonna work at all. Never mind, thanks. Holy crap, when we have fertilizer, we have fertilizer. Okay, you're working, you're working. You shouldn't be connected at all. Cool. Alright. Why is this not paused? Well, it is paused now. Okay. That still has stuff. Okay, now we build. Jeez, oh my, man. Okay. You pause. Like, I know I just built some stuff, but the beauty of the difficulty settings I've got going on here is I'm not penalized for that. Penalized? Yeah, I'm not penalized for... let's go with penalized. I'm not hurting for those decisions. You are full. No notes, no notes, no notes. Empty. Cool. Oh. Yeah, good. How much ammonia do I have? None. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't call that really any. I've been just hammering ammonia like crazy. Oh, and we're full of copper again. Look at that. And we have a lot of dirt. My word. I don't have big boy storages, do I? No. That's okay. I distinctly said I did not want them because I couldn't afford the T3 parts at the time. But what we're going to do here now is start upgrading to greenhouses. How's this coming along? We're still unloading corn? That's awesome. That's not even a bad thing. Like, that's friggin' incredible. I know, sorry, language. Friggin' incredible. Friggin' credible. Wow, that pushed very quickly. You're telling me when you're empty, right? Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, that took very little time. I could just get paused. Let that chomp through all that. That's great. We're still doing research. Not at the highest level that I would like, but that's okay. Things are still doing very good. Better? I don't know what to tell you, mate. Yeah, I'm not trying to be a ding-dong. I legitimately don't know what to tell you. I'm putting these storages back because I had a change of heart. Max out. Nothing, nothing. Good stuff. Okay. What do we research? Pipes and greenhouse. Excellent. 3.2? Oh my god, saplings take 12 months. I did not realize they took 12 months. Yeah, no wonder why my friggin' vegetables are sad all the time. All the time. 12 months, my guy. Bruh. 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 Freaking insane. Yeah, I thought it was 6 months like everything else. 3, 5, 4 months? 6 months? No. 12 months. No wonder why we're saving up on, what am I thinking of? Fertilizer, because I'm not going through it because we're not planting new stuff. Man, I need a farm just for that. This is just weird. It's almost a challenge now. How long can I just not touch stuff? Yeah. How long until I just don't touch stuff before I gotta actually intervene? Because now everything's just running so butter. Smooth like butter. Okay, we are working on that. Exhaust filtration, which will be dope. I don't have solar, so thermal storage doesn't make any sense. Not for me right now. What do I need for food packs? Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Please that. I'm not interested in biodiesel or canola or fermentation. Ooh, that would be good. I don't need 30 more vehicles. I'm gonna try to my best to stay under 50. Because I think there's no reason for me to go any higher, really. Time for a new contract. You see, now it's 280. Maximum you can borrow is based on your past production performance and credit score. Past production performance. I'm not sure I understand what that means. 50 years? Is it an annual thing? I don't know how any of that works. Okay. Borrow products from other settlements of the world map. Deliveries arrive to your trading dock. Repayments made in annual installments with interest. Payments are deducted from the trading dock to ensure trucks keep it regularly stocked. I knew that. Whatever, sure. Honestly, just keep the reputation going. That'd be awesome. Okay, limestone is done for a while. Actually, what I wouldn't mind if you could be so kind. Could you work... yeah, just a mining designation would be great. Could you work all this? Because copper doesn't come this far. Yeah, that would be awesome. If you could just hop chop on all that, that'd be great. We'll get a little extra dirt out of the deal. And that would be brilliant. Yep, this will purge out a little bit of the dirt, which is still incredibly valuable. I really can't sacrifice any of this to the fuel gas gods as much as I would genuinely like to do that. Yeah, I don't have the materials. Okay, let's see where we get with that. And how much... Oop. Thank goodness I didn't do more. Okay, perfect. That worked out great. Okay. Vamonos. 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 And vamonos. Vamonos. Quite a bit more. Quite a bit more. Yeah, that works for me for sure. Cool. Alright, another 30-something plots. Awesome. For more compost, I don't know if I'm ready to turn corn into compost. Okay, that's all the wood. So not a bad thing. What else can I trade for? I don't want rubber for wood. Fertilizer level 2? It's too much ammonia. Okay, slag for waste. No, I need slag. I need the land creation properties that is slag. If only food packs could give me something dumpable. I might do food packs for ammonia, actually. And I'm really trying to do everything without using that one world mine that'll just give me infinite rock, because I think that would just end the game pretty much. And I'd like to see if we could get a little farther. I don't know, launch a rocket. I don't know how far I want to get about stuff, but I'd like to get a little farther. Yes, upgrade. All these will get upgraded. It's just 200 glass is a fair amount of glass. Not that I don't have the glass, but it's like, you know, I want to keep a little bit on the side in case of emergencies. In case emergency. Even if you Unity build it, there's still a lot of building to be done. And we're about to have all that glass. That's perfect. Yep. Okay. That's better. Okay, 370 saplings. I want to get to about 500 saplings. And then I'll stop with the saplings. It's just I really wanted to make sure we recovered after corn. And had more than enough ready. So that means I do invest in trees. Hey, exhaust filtration. Hot dang. Okay, that is under... That goes away. Exhaust scrubber. So this is another way we can get sulfur. Now, in my last run with Hat, what I did was I stashed all that CO2 so I could get graphite. So I don't know if I'm going to go down that route, but it's literally free sulfur, right? Which is something I wouldn't mind a little more of. And actually, I also wouldn't mind to find some place I could stash some of this. Can I very easily... Well, then I can't withdraw it easily. About something like this. Yeah, I think I'm cool with it. Sulfur. All the stuff? Just to purge it out a little bit? Yeah, that's fine. Build that up. That'll purge this down. We'll still have it. It'll just be another storage battery kind of a thing, right? Actually, just do the whole thing. Yeah, because I don't want the sour water stripper to not be running cause sulfur. So, okay. There we go. Good deal. Great stuff. Okay. If you need sulfur, there you go. Okay, import route. Okay, that should shut that down. Cool. Yep. All right. Easy stuff. Easy stuff. Okay. So, sulfur. We've got a little bit of a battery for sulfur. Now, the thing I want is this exhaust scrubber, which, even if I don't use limestone, it'll greatly reduce pollution. So I think it might be of value. God, I wish I just had like a null area I could just store stuff, but I don't have such thing. Okay, how's our food now? Yeah, our carbs are on point. Our everything else sucks. Do I have the 20% reduction? I don't. Okay. We're gonna do the reduction for a while. 20% is a gigantic percent for sure. Okay, our irrigation is not fast enough. So here what we do. I got a little bit of Unity. I can play. I can play for a little bit. There's that. Oh, you're gonna be like that? Alright, that's fine. Whatever. Totally cool. Hardly an inconvenience. Fluid, pipe 2. I probably should have done this ages ago, but I didn't do it ages ago. Okay. That doesn't really solve the whole problem, but this does get us a start. Okay, then if somebody could come here and build this. Okay, it gets us a little farther. This is also water that's going to make fertilizer. Okay. Fine, fine. Fine, fine. As if it's like a CSI thing. Fine, fine. I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to do too much more cause Unity. I'm gonna have to do some more right now cause Unity. So, you pause. You off. Okay. We're gonna do some cleaning up right now. That gets nuked. And I'm gonna do it. I want to. Thanks. I can get built. I can get upped. I can get upped. Each individual pipe doesn't need more than 60. I can get upped. I can get upped. That goes to the settlement. It goes somewhat to the settlement. And, okay. Plenty of water. Plenty of waste. Perfect. Okay, I don't hear about that problem anymore. It's helpful to know, but like the real thing of it is like if the vehicle doesn't tell you where the problem is, I don't have any information to troubleshoot it, right? So then it's like, okay, big deal. Today's a different problem. What do you want me to do about that? All right. Oh, that looks a lot better. Okay. Cool. Ammonia? Ammonia, right. How much are we consuming? 39? Oh, it's also getting a bit of a kick from sour water stripping. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I was gonna mess with all those pipes. I didn't want to mess with any of those pipes. We have a lot of lumber. That's awesome. And for new trade? Whatever, man. Thanks. Okay. Was there, I wasn't paying attention. Was there anything else in here I wanted? Num 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 num. There's nothing I can trade for dumpable material. I can't dump lumber. That 1500 veg for some meat really looks tempting. Yep, I just gotta chill. I just gotta be patient. Chicken farm, food packing, edicts level 4. Okay. There's not a lot of substantial research going on right now. I also don't have enough Unity to do more research. Not with the cool boosts I like. Is this still at the 20% reduction? It is. Man. Oh, that's right. I was still making more saplings. Right. Okay. I am out of water. I don't know why I don't look before, but I'm just going to do a safety save real quick, y'all. I'm going to pause the recording. I'll be back in just a moment. Okay. Back at it. Gosh, way back when I started recording game videos and playing games, there wasn't this pause ability. OBS wasn't around. I used something called Bandicam, and it was serviceable. It was serviceable. It worked. There were other applications out at the time. I think Fraps was a real popular one. That one just ruined my PC. I could not use it at all. But yeah, Bandicam worked well. Yeah, I was really happy with it, actually. But yeah, OBS came round, and I'm like, oh my god, so much customization, so much usability, and it's free? No way. Yeah. We're in a weird time. Just like looking back, it's like, it was weird back then, and it's maybe still a little weird now, but alright. So I can maintain this corn trade for corn's sake. I'm gonna guess 58. 59. I was pretty close. Pretty close. So we still have a lot more petrochem work I want to do. God, there's so many resources that just creak over. I'm not interested in gold. I guess my real idea is I want to push this out as far as I possibly can. Anywhere else I can raid? We've done all the upgrades. We mercantiled our way up. 470, 2 ships, 470. Let's see if we can beat 470, 2 ships. 472 ships. I don't know what's better. 480, 600, 490. I don't know what's better. A lot of lighter, weaker, crappier ships, or one big ship. I don't know what's better. We're gonna go do some exploring. Yep. Transform and roll out. Oop, wrong button. 470. Let's see what we can do with that. I'd like to find another settlement, which is going to have this... Oh, God, my allergies today have been ridiculous. What was I saying? Oh, I want to find that other settlement. This looks like a dead end, which is unfortunate. I can wait for another level of radar. Yeah, that sucked. Yep. 860. Alright, well, we're done doing that now. I could wait for another level of radar. Ship bridge. Yeah, which would give us additional radar capability, which is what I might just do. Edicts, food packs, chicken farm. Let's not worry about any of that. Get me up with that. And then we'll go down... I don't want any of that. I clicked that all on accident. Okay. So, unload the crew. That's going to get repaired. Let's see here. Let's get one of that going on. It doesn't have to be the most efficient thing I've ever done. It doesn't have to be that way. I just kind of want it that way, so I can get a little bit more ahead on the limited resources I have, and using Unity is a fine way to do that. IMHO? IMHO. It's a fine way to do that. You're actually going to be iron, believe it or not. Because I don't have anything I could actually use you on, so there's that. More of those things. We're gonna do this. Household appliances, and then remove all the household appliances. Is there gonna be 19 items here? Give me a break. There you go. It just makes sense. Okay, so that takes care of that. Medical level 1? Let's just beef it up. It's fine. Oh, then graphite. Nice. So that's something we'll need for arc furnaces, but again, I don't know if we're going to get to a point where I can actually use arc furnaces. I would have to go some form of nuclear or very burnable fuel to keep our power grid online. I don't know how I'm going to do any of that. But that's okay. We'll get there. That needs a lot of steel. Erg. Ergberg. Yeah, you can remove. That's fine. Okay, we got a bunch of dirt. Ooh, this is coming along real nice. Yeah, man. Real good. Real freaking good. Something like that, please. Just make sure that's all level 1. I could just go to +1 and then make that the ground, but I really like going to +2. If I'm gonna flatten, I'll flatten for flatten's sake, and I'll flatten it to 2. That's where I'm at. Okay, ship's fully repaired. Awesome. We've got that going on. Okay, we're running low on fertilizer again. That makes sense. What was it for ammonia again? Food packs. Food packs, right? I don't... it would be bread and egg or bread and meat for food packs, and I'm not really there yet. Not really there yet. Where's that? Sandaroo. Okay. I'm actually sorry for the pausing and unpausing and repausing. I'll be back in just a second. Okay. Now I'm back to it. Huh. Man, everything I don't know what to change right now. Everything is working. Oh, we're full on carbs. Breads, that's awesome. Vegetables still need work, but it's hampered because of this. This is what's killing it. That's enough of that. This is gonna go from 3.2 to 8.4. Oof. Awesome. How much are we even consuming? 4.5? Jeez. Yeah, okay. I don't need to grow that anymore. How much of this? 2.1? What? I could probably grow corn myself now. Okay, so 7.3, 8.4, 7.3, so 14, let's call that 22. 13. Okay, awesome. Don't need that anymore. Give me that back. Okay. That's one thing I could do to help. Another thing I'd like to figure out is if... Oh, I don't have it researched yet. I was going to say rocking chairs. Rocking chairs might not be a bad play. Yeah, okay. We're not harvesting limestone, right? Okay, thank God. We're full of everything. 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 Yeah, okay. Good. I don't have enough dirt to really do too much more. Okay, you know what? I knew that was going to happen, but I thought I'd try anyway. Y'all could even this out, that'd be dope. High supply of wood, you say? Chickens, you know what? Oh, for food packs, right. Right. Ammonia. Food pack for ammonia? Ammonia. It wouldn't be too hard for me to get some chickens and some protein going on. That would actually really take out a big chunk of my vegetable need, because I don't have any protein right now. So if I just did eggs... Oh, I could trade meat. Hold on. I could trade meat for veg? Ah. That's not a terrible plan. So the idea is I would take the corn. Let's talk this out. I don't have God, I don't even have chickens yet. It doesn't matter. None of this conversation matters. The idea was I was going to Yeah, I was going to do the chicken thing. Eggs go to food for everyone. Meat gets me more veggies, and then I don't need to buy yet another farm. I could kind of even stuff out a little bit. Actually, you know what would be cool? Fruit. Let's do fruit, and then ship, and then chicken, and then food pack. Nope. What happened? Guys? Okay, let's start over. Fruit. That. Okay. So, I've got some time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kick up the game speed by a handful here. So now we're at speed 10. We've been playing at 8 pretty regularly, but speed 10 just makes sense for now. How's this coming along? Yeah, we're maxed. We're maxed to the max. Can you do... Nope. Can you do that? And that seems like such a waste. Oh, but we are full of potatoes, so let's keep that in mind. So I'm going to do this. Hey, high supply of recyclables. Hot dang. Yeah, you already had a bunch inside already. Awesome. Oh, that's good. That's a lot less mining I gotta do. That's probably why none of our trucks are doing anything, because I'm only using research right now. I wonder if I should take research and put it over here. I mean, I don't mind to entertain what that thought might look like. Okay, so 12. So this gets beefed. There's 24. I don't have assembly 4, and I don't have... I don't have airflops anyway, so it wouldn't matter. New loan? We're getting there. We're almost there. I don't know if the value that we're pulling matters, or if it's the duration. I don't know what any of that is. I've done no cursory work to figure that out, honestly. Actually, if I do another lab, it's 0.3 unity. Man, I really want another lab. Is there a good way for me to get these recyclables on the other side? Not really. And this is... I made a conscientious decision and ate that kiln. Yeah. There's no way that... Oh, you okay? Okay. One of... Nico at least likes to sleep on the edge of a bed, which is not strange cat behavior. What is strange is how little he pays attention and sometimes falls. To which there's a little end table, a little side table next to the next to the bed. So sometimes he'll just give himself a bonk. Yep. How much do you consume? 1 every 5, 12 every 60. Low supply of recyclables. Fantastic. This is going to get purged out. And then we go from Deo. And then we go from Deo. It doesn't have to be completely purged, but like 300, you know what, I'll just leave this out until it's all done. 360 is a lot. It wasn't 360. 100 and whatever is still a lot of recyclables. Okay, how are we doing on that? Okay. That's good. And we're almost out. Yeah, I was hoping for another hit of ammonia. Knock that down another notch, but that's okay. Okay, so then the way this would work is this becomes paused. This becomes unpaused. And that'll feed a bunch of level 1 fertilizer throughout the thing. I should probably reduce my percentage to 80 and just coast a little longer on the level 1 fertilizer, but that's okay. If it happens, it happens. If it happens, it happens, right? What if I also did that? Okay, cool. So now that'll stay full, which is what I wanted all along anyway. There we go, perfect. That gives us quite a bit more traction with that compost that I don't have a limitless supply of. Yeah, all of our bio waste is being turned right into sarsaparilla. Okay, well that filled up real friggin' fast. Okay, you are done, thanks. High supply of wood. Cool. How much, scrap do I have? Oh, sweet. Gosh, I have a lot of scrap. I might turn the game speed up even a little more. I'm not trying to be like, haha, so stable, but like everything's so stable, I don't really know what to mess with. So we're gonna kick this up to 12. And my Unity's still pretty stable. We got the 1% boost. Oh, we got the 2 boost. Sorry, 25%. That's looking real mighty fine, 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 mighty fine. Still a high supply of wood. Okay. I need more bigger storage, probably. What else can I do with wood? Wood chips. I could start turning it into power, into electrical power if I wanted. Really? Okay. How much, sweet goodness. Well, I'm turning it into iron. No, I'm turning it into steel. That's what I'm turning it into. I have so many trucks just vibing. How many are idle? About 20. Okay, that's pretty awesome. Really? Okay. I'll keep doing it. You keep letting me do it, I'll keep doing it. Not too sure what this means. Interest paid so far, remaining interest rate, starting loan balance. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Yeah, we're at almost 75 of 100 trade reputation. That's awesome. I'm gonna remove that. I'm not interested in that anymore. High store. Okay. Woof. Really? Okay. I mean, another thing I could do. Oh, hot dang. Okay. Another thing I could really do is too much potato, straight up. Another thing I could do is I could I'm thinking of something. Hold on. Is concrete slabs. That's kind of meh. That's kind of meh, to be honest. But I could. Can I put that there? Can you be fruit and fruit? Fruit and fruit. And that's it. Okay, let's let that go by. Okay. And this looks like this, and that looks like that. The game can just run. Flat sorter. That's the guy. You are... fruit. Thanks. I didn't realize there was a ton of vegetables behind it, so... Okay. Fruit is actually going to be pretty amazing because it's another vitamin. It will take a lot of pressure off of the vegetables. So as I said before, it's really important to have a varied diet. Not only does it give us more unity, which is awesome. That's super great. Love it. But the other thing that's also really important is it reduces the need for people to eat other stuff. So just because you have other foodstuffs available does not mean people are going to eat more food. Oh, I should have seen what it was before. Shoot. We have fruit, so 7.5, 10. That definitely cut down how much was being consumed, I'm sure of it. Yeah, 100%. I'm happy. So now I can grow fruit and veg, and that's going to really help our mineral count. So I got that both going on like that, yeah. Get them numbers up. Them numbers up. Yeah, we have a lot of wood because of the loan, I'm sure. I just bought a crap ton, and none of these trucks moved. Okay. How are we doing? So that was fruit. Yep. Now we're going to do ship weapons. Yep, beautiful, beautiful. I mean, everything's so stable, I don't know what to do here. I would almost call this the end of the season. Right? Because I think we're past the point where this is dangerous. Corn? It's still full to the gills. There's nothing for me to do. There's quite literally nothing for me to do, and I love it. What's going to happen is we're going to research... We're halfway through. Ship bridge. Ship bridge level 2. We're going to get that upgraded. Nice supply of wood. Yep. There's no way I can't make payment. Yeah. So what's our reputation? Was it 3? 76. Awesome. Yeah, fee 4%, interest rate 5%, volume 1.8, max loan 6. Cool. So like where this idea is really going to come from is this emergency fund I'm trying to build, right? So what'll happen is there's going to be a time where I need like 2 kinds of construction materials. I need wood, I need coal, I need sulfur, whatever. Boom, I got it, right? If I can make it back in a couple of years, no problem. But if I can't, it'll be really good to just have that available. That gets done up. Thank you. Dirt. Nope, we're still good on dirt. No worries on dirt. Dirty dirt, dirt. High supply of wood. Okay. I mean, the good news is, yeah, I guess that's it. That was the whole statement. The good news is, we're still sitting very much on maintenance. Yeah, there's probably a lot of downtime still, right? These spikes show when it's happening twice a month, or twice a month, let's say, and then once where it's happening once a month. I need 160 I need? Is that what that said? And I have 480? Hot dang. We got bread. That's full of bread. Yeah, we're looking real good. Okay. I want you to change over to fruit. Thanks. And yeah. Okay. High supply of wood. Man, oh man. If this were a joke, I would have died laughing. Oh, that was a whole loan? Okay. 1,400. I think I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm all right. Thank you. That's a bit on the heavy. It's just a little bit on the heavy. And let's work this down. What is this anyway? Episode like 9 or something? I don't know what to do with this. Realistically, like the normal answer would be ramp up production, ramp up production, ramp up more labs, ramp up more assembly, ramp up more smelter, ramp up more power. But I don't really have that opportunity right now, right? Like that'd be a fine idea, but like I'm just making so much scrap. It's how much? 96? So that's 2 hits of this. So it's 48 steel. So every time I click that button, that's 48 more steel. God, that's good. A lot less coal it consumes also. Man. Yeah. That is dope. You can get paused. Thanks. I have a lot of cement. And what's this one? Chicken? Oh, ship bridge. Right. Okay, cool, cool. I am interested. 800 steel? Ooh. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it, but oh my god. Okay. I need more crew. I wish I had housing level 3, but I don't. Actually, I think we're so stable. I think I want to build the transformer. Transformers. Robots in disguise. Transformers. Alright. That's all I get to sing before I get slapped with a notice. So a megawatt yields... where is it? Almost 2 unity. Holy butts. Oh, I'm already maxed. Oh, this was done. Oh, I could always pause it. I could always pause it if need be. I don't need that anymore. And that can flop on for free. Awesome. Literally for free. Okay, am I not making potatoes? I'm straight up not making any potatoes. I would like 8 potatoes. It's 97. That's full. Okay, you're gonna... actually start planting the wheat, and then I'm gonna switch you to potatoes. Potatoes. Oh no, iron has nothing to mine. Whatever shall we do? Okay, so now that that's set, you're back to potatoes. Have fun. Yes, I do need to do something about this. Oh, we're right. Right, we're low on steel because I just ordered 800 of it. Do I have a shortage of limestone? I kind of don't. I was hoping I had a better way to handle this limestone, but I don't. I just keep kicking it down the road. Okay, that looks safe. High supply of wood, you say? Jeez. I don't know what to do here. I mean, I do know what to do here. Just keep buying more iron, right? We're purging. We're working through it. That's for sure. I don't know if that audio came through, but my cats are almost touching while they're sleeping, like just like cuddling almost. They don't ever cuddle. No, it's just a heavy sigh. I'm full of stuff again. Ooh, okay. Do I have crew? I don't, actually. This is a little infuriating. What's eating up all my crew? I just bought this. There's another 60. Hey, chicken farm. Nice. What, That doesn't have to be on. Maybe it's all the sorters and stuff? I need 90 crew? Ugh. Golly, sweet God. Okay, I think I don't have a lumber problem really anymore. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Refugees, hot dang, hooray, thank you. And that's what I needed. You get paused because I'm gonna forget. You load up. We're looking for anywhere there might be multiple paths like this. But we're also looking for fairly reasonable fights, which those are not. Okay, so we're just gonna start where we're at and just go around. Okay. 5-2. Oh, whoa, what's my combat score? No, damn it. Hold on. 560. Okay, I'm not in the mood to fight a 520. I do want to keep doing this, though. Okay. So it's an unknown location, but it's not a settlement. I think settlements will reveal themselves in this way. Nope. Okay. High supply of wood. Okay. Over here? Yeah, I'm not fighting an 1160. Forget that noise. But if I get most of this map scouted, that would be awesome. I suppose... Sweet. I don't know why I'm mining anymore. Kidding, this isn't sustainable whatsoever. Okay, we need to explore this. Okay, so that... So we got here, 1, 2. I still want to get up there. Okay, thanks. Chicken! Don't have a lot of dirt. Which is sad. It's just sad. Man, I really wish I could just put wood into the ground and be like, there's our new floor or whatever. I really wish I could. I really wish I could just do that and it's like there. Because wood is not an issue. Okay, so that's all done. I wish I could turn wood into some sort of fuel. I can turn it into... Yep, I completely lost my brains. I could turn it into... corn, and turn corn into hydrogen. Hydrogen's fuel. That's an option. I've already been all the way out here. There's no reason in going out there. But going here, hopefully... Oh! Oh, an oil rig. Nice. Okay, there's nothing else over there. This was a what? A 480? Let's tussle that muscle. I'm a 560? I forgot already. 560. Okay. Wow, man. Come on. Settlement me up. That was easy. I don't care about that. Low supply of sand, high supply of wood. There's some mining designations outside of... I don't care about that, thanks. Microchip technology, that's actually really cool. If we can get to servers... Servers are really, really good tech for trading. Because you can turn it right into a... Like, it's like 12 servers or something? Like, no joke. 12 servers turn into, like, 1,500 iron ore. It's really cool. This can get built. This turns into cake. And then nothing. Thanks. Is there cake here? There's cake. Sounds like one of those things you ask someone who's, like, into the spirits or whatever. Do you hear cake? Is cake in this room with us right now? What is cake saying to you? That it's delicious? Well, that's... I mean, that's true. That doesn't prove there are spirits, but that's valid. Okay. So what is this? Duh. No. No. 550? No. I do want to go here, though. I still have a bit more exploration to do. Okay. Pause. Food packing. Hot dang. Okay. So now I can actually do the trades that I wanted to do ages ago. That's a different tech level. Power generation 4. That unlocks the next tier of maintenance. Which I'm not ready for yet. And the next construction material. Which I don't have electronics. Yeah, I'm not ready for any of that yet. Let's do... How else can I make ethanol? Huh, hydrogen and CO2. And then with that, we can make pretty discounted sulfur. That's neat. Not interested. Give me large storages. I'm not ready for the arc furnace at all. I cannot afford the... It takes like 4 friggin' megawatts or something. Don't do that. Do this. Wastewater treatment. Sounds good. Also, electrolysis would be cool. There. There's 8 hits of that. Quite a bit of a spend. Where did I put my ship? There it is, okay. Over here? Is that uranium? Yeah, I don't care. 650. Erg. Oh, that's already explored. There's a dog that has been losing their brisket for like the last 6 hours. I kid you not. It's not being picked up on the microphone, I'm sure. Oop, wrong button there. Still no settlement, huh? Dang. Well, that kind of kiboshed that plan a little bit. 570, 610. Any other 470? I'd fight a 470. Just watching, see if the fuel go up. Fuel went up. Cool. Okay. We worked out all that cake. Awesome. No problem. Cool. Location explored, 490. This isn't the way to a settlement, but I'll take it anyway, because maybe it'll point the direction after I scooty boot a bit. We got some poppy, some more cake. Electronics level 3, nice. Is that crushed gold? It is. A bunch of food packs. Yeah, I ain't going down that road, no way, no how. Any other 4s around here? I'll fight 4s now. I'm not going to fight a 550. I'm not going to fight a 1040 either. 600. 490. Okay. There's nothing past that, but I'll fight a 490. I'll fight a 520 maybe as well. 570. Eh. Where was that? 870. 600. 490. Let's go do that. Ship in battle. Location explored. We have too much lumber. How much ore have I been making? There's long months that I'm not doing any of that. That's crazy. Okay. Explored. Oh, some luxury. Oh, a bunch of electronics too. That's dope. Okay. I don't know if that came over the mic, but someone just shouted, "Shut that effing dog up." Which of course doesn't help, right? Like, that doesn't fix anything. The dog can't understand that. What's that gonna fix? I get it. I get it. Moment of frustration. I don't want to fight a 680. 570? 560? 520? This is the end of this anyway. There's nothing else here. But I'll fight a 520. Okay, did we dump off anything else? I don't want to use Poppy. I'm never going to use Poppy. Get used to the idea that I'm not going to use Poppy. 1.1k? What? Oh, there we go. Okay. This was what, 580? Yeah, if you could concentrate fire on a single ship and knock it out of the game, no problem. It's no problem at all. The issue really happens when you spread your fire across 3 or 4 craft, because they don't stop being active until they're gone, right? There's no hampering in their capability, I don't think. So if you can knock out like the 2 heavy hitters, yeah, perfect, awesome. Well, some bauxite, that's cool. Nope. Let's hit this 570 on the way, because that'll be another thing. Nope. We're doing good. We have 83% of our health. As long as we keep rolling smart, we'll be fine. High supply of wood. Sweet. Gosh. Okay, that one was a little more dicey. I don't even know what we got. Thermal desalination, nice. High supply of recyclables. I can't really do stuff about that right now. Location explored, cool. Way more stuff. Realistically, I can either continue exploring or work on recycling. We're gonna work on recycling for a hot minute. Did we work through all that concrete? Kind of? Oh, the cement. The cement was what I was trying to work on. Can you take? Not really. What if I did this? That dog is just losing its brisket. Okay. A mess of these concrete slabs I'd like to get rid of someday soon. Yeah, we're just gonna chunk through much of this recycling, which is exactly what I need, more recycling, right? We are good on the sand, thank you. Can I increase anything right now? Man, I'm reducing food and I still have extra unity. There's another dog chiming in this fierce rap battle that is 2 dogs giving each other the pseudo business. I actually forgot I could pause those, because I haven't been doing anything with vehicles forever. I'm not fighting a 1090. I will explore this thing, though. Okay. Is there anything else I can use Unity on or against or for or whatever? Decrease water consumption doesn't do me any favors at all. It doesn't really help. Okay, a bunch of fruit and a bunch of other stuff. Okay. I'll fight a 550. Why not? I refuse to go any further in either of those directions. But I could probably get some work done this way. Nice supply of waste. Oh. Hold on. Yes, indeed. How far does the coal come? Okay. So, as a reminder to myself, this is the safe zone. What's going to ultimately happen is I'm going to extend down as far as I can and then cut into all this for coal. That's the idea. Dude, concentrate. This is a problem. You're spreading your damage too wide. That's a problem. Not the end of the world, but like, we're wasting a lot of microchips. Yeah, okay. 670, nope. 660, nope. 800, nope. 1060, nope. Could I fight a 650 and win? Probably. Probably, but I'm not willing to risk it. I'm not fighting an 860. I'll fight a 520, easy. Easy sauce, sure. We can get a lot of work done with intelligence just by scanning a few extra areas. We can get a lot more knowledge, and we can make better decisions. That's where that really shines. Oh, 500. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm getting quite a bit of work done today, that's for sure. I didn't realize how damaged the ship actually was. A little bit. It is laden with booty, though. Holy cripes. That's more aluminum scrap? Bogey. Okay, what else? Iron ore. A literal crap ton of construction parts, which I'm not even using right now. Am I using? Hey, some diesel. That's neat. 800. No thanks. I'll fight a 5. I'll fight a 5 and win. Sure. Sure. It gets pulled out of there. Okay, cool. I won. Found some loot. 910, 930. All right. Few more locations to explore. Cool. Yeah. Then we're probably gonna bring the ship back, do some defragmentation. I'll fight a 5. Hey, sugarcane seeds. All right. I'll fight a 570. Why not? Actually, you know what? Go home. Because if I pop a location or whatever, and then it becomes available and I run out of fuel, I'm going to be pretty sad. Okay, cake. Electronics 3. Poppy I don't care about. More aluminum scrap, huh? This is gold. Okay, this is chopped gold. Looks like gold ore crushed to me. What else? More aluminum scrap? Okay. Hey, we won. Wait a minute. That was the last fight. Can't unload cargo. Mate, I am working on it. Oh, food packs. Okay. That's one I'd like to cherish and hold and love forever. I'm gonna turn you into commerce. Haha. Well, that got full pretty friggin' fast, didn't it? Okay. What was I fighting? Was it a 570? 570 might be right. I'm not fighting a 650. 800, 930, 9... Right, I've checked those already. I think it was this five ships? Man, I hope they're like all just little patrol things without any real... Oh my god, I have a lot of fertilizer. I hope it's just a bunch of little ding-dongs without a lot of harumph to it. High supply of wood. Scouts, 2 cruisers, a patrol. Jeez, there's a bunch here. Woof. Okay, not bad. Keep on going. I don't know what I want out of that. Jeez, okay, more gold. I think I clicked the thing and it closed the window, unfortunately. Oh, 460. Heck yeah. Ding. Hey, railroad parts. It's been a long time coming. 610, 850, 650? 650. Is it like 4 ships? It is 4 ships. That's my health, 85. Let's go back and repair a little bit before I maybe get damaged a whole lot. Crushed copper ore. You're crushed, aren't you? No, you're crushed. Okay. I'm not going to bother too much about sifting out stuff right now. Electrolysis. Hot dang. Electrolysis allows for us to use an electrolyzer to make hydrogen if we wanted. It's a very energetically expensive process, so it's not worth it unless we really have energy to just whiz away, and I don't really have energy to whiz away. Yeah, pop on down here. I think that would be good. Ding. Okay, it's just maybe too far away. But that's 2 things I can hit up real quick. I don't have any other upgrades, do I? No. Ship engine. 1.1k, 2.8. Yeah, get that done first, please. This is burning through a lot of diesel, I'm sure. Let's say 49. 55. Okay, we still have a fine reserve. Oh, cooking oil. Oh, servers too. Nice. Servers too. Nice. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Servers too. Nice. Hooray. 850. No, I'm not doing that. 650? Nah. 550. I will fight a 550. Iron has no further designations. Am I out of limestone yet? Okay, we're actually getting into this limestone thing a little bit. So I can do that. And I didn't set any designations yet because I'm a ding-dong. I took out 2 of them immediately. That was dope. And 11:30, not interested. 10:40 or 11:40, 10:40, 11:70, 8:70. 600, maybe interested? That's a 5:10 I would fight, sure. Could not store all vegetables after harvest. Oh, oh god, okay. Roy, I gotta gut this and clean this all out. What are we full of? We're out of potatoes and veg. So, potato, veg, potato. How do I remove some fruit from this? Okay, there's some veggie on the way. There's some very menial amounts of veggie on the way. God. I don't need any of this. I have so much unity. Oh my gosh. Okay. 510. Have at. What do we get? Wastewater treatment. Nice. If I needed that, which I don't. Yeah, I don't. Everything's just been going so smoothly. I think keeping our population down as hard as we could has been a real big help. This should be no problem. Cool. And some stuff. Okay, that's done. 680, not interested. 480, am interested. The extra bridge gave us like another 50 combat score or something? We got tons of crap. When it ultimately comes down to it, I wouldn't mind to have an ability to send the ship out to just like patrol or something. And it just sometimes randomly creates a combat. I think that would be really cool. Because once you've explored everything and upgraded all the mines, the ship becomes just useless. You can't mothball it or anything. 610? Nah, come on back. We'll upgrade you, and then we'll go from there. I have a stupid amount of everything. That gets upgraded. Is that copper or crushed copper? That's just copper. Okay. Ooh, not there. Okay, what else? Silicon poly. There's flour. Yep, you are allowed. I don't know if I'm ever gonna unload this thing. I don't know if it's gonna be possible. I'm not gonna do rail. Yep. Sorry, it's literally never gonna happen. Man, I am out of vitamins. Is this thing still trying to unload? How much more do you have? Oh my god, the second I can work through this fruit, I can't do anything. It's build more belts and build more pipes or something? What were we doing? That was it for, yeah, that was it for now. I was waiting for the next tier of radar or whatever. Bridge? Something. Thank goodness the potatoes aren't messed up, but this is an issue. I can't stop anything? That sucks. Okay, coal has no whatever. Yeah, that Puppers is still losing its mind. Dirt? No, not really. Okay, so yep, this is the safe zone. So this looks like this. So everything in here, ideally the farm, this, what is this? Forestry thing. The forestry thing gets pushed down into here. And when that's done, that's when I cut all this, I move it, and then we can start getting the rest of that coal. That's the idea behind that. So, pretty good plan. Pretty good plan, I think. I'm going to go ahead and pause the game here. What have we accomplished? What was the big to-do this time? Gosh, I don't think anything... We already took a picture of that. I'm just going to look at the ship. Like, we got a lot of trade and other crap done. So you just get a picture of the big old biggins. So, that's going to wrap it up for me for today. Thank you very much for joining me. My name is JohnMegacycle, and I hope to catch you next time.